We've gotten our strongest storm of the year so far today, and we have a new storm, or two new storms that are both threatening land. I'll break down both of these storms and this current storm here exclusively on TBS Cyclone. It's Monday, January 12th, 2026. Quickly, I want to go over Tropical Cyclone Dudzai. It is a Category 4 equivalent tropical cyclone with 130 mile an hour sustained winds. It previously had 145 mile an hour sustained winds, the strongest so far this year. The previous record holder, it wasn't that long ago, it's still January, so probably won't be the strongest storm in total this year, but it's not threatening much land. By Saturday, it will be going near Martis, bringing rough seas, but not expecting a direct impact, which is good. Invest 94P currently has 30 mile an hour sustained winds and a medium chance of development in the next 24 hours. I don't expect this to develop in the next 24 hours. And as you can see, the wind speed went from 35 to 30. So I don't think this will develop in that 24-hour time period. But I think later on it could develop. We'll see when that actually does happen. And then the other storm we have is Invest 91W in the Western Pacific, which currently has 15 mile an hour sustained winds and a low chance of development in the next 24 hours. I will show you the forecast models on these storms right now, starting with Dudzai. The Google AI forecast model shows the storm moving to the east and then going down to the south as it weakens and then passes by Martis. And then with this other storm in the southwest Pacific, they show the storm going down to the south, going up to the north, intensifying, then going back down to the south. We'll see if that extra trip back down to the south actually threatens land. And then with this storm in the Western Pacific, the Google AI forecast model does show the storm developing, moving toward the Philippines, and then they maybe show another storm developing as we get closer to the end of the month. And then the other storms, they may show a little storm developing near or off of the Western Australia into next week, into late this week, into next week. I'm not sure about that storm quite yet. Or the second Western Pacific storm. The GFS forecast model with the Southwest Pacific storm, they show the storm developing, and then they actually show it moving away from New Caledonia and then staying, not really directly impacting land, but still bringing rough seas as most tropical cyclones do. The European forecast model shows the storm, like the Google AI, moving up to the north and then actually moving down to the south and kind of taking a similar track to what the GFS is saying. And then for the Western Pacific, I want to start with the Indian Ocean potential storms that could develop there. The European forecast model, starting with Dudzai, if this will load, they do show the storm. Sorry, this is taking a while to load. They show it weakening and then not bringing much of a threat to land. However, they do show the storm developing off of Western Australia, but not becoming much. And then the European forecast model, actually, let me show you the GFS really quick. I forgot about that one. The GFS forecast model for this storm, for both of these storms, they show the rest of Dudzai maybe intensifying a little bit, and then maybe hitting a little island or getting dangerously close. And then they show this other storm near Australia developing. If this storm near Australia does develop, it will be very short-lived and will not impact land. So that's a positive. And then the GFS model with the Western Pacific storm, they show, first of all, they show developing, which I think it might develop. They show developing Thursday into Friday. And then they show it kind of getting moderate tropical storm status. And then they actually kind of show it just stalling east of the Philippines and then moving kind of back down to the south, oddly enough. And then the European forecast model, ending with that one, they showed this developing as well. Again, moderate tropical storm equivalent, again, east of the Philippines, but they actually show the storm kind of escaping and being swept up by a front going east and not being much of a threat to land after that. But this is danger. This is bringing danger to the Philippines in terms of flooding. So I'll be monitoring this storm and all these storms very closely. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching and see ya.